special guest, Johnny H. Johnny H. Yeah. Okay, that's it. It's a live show. Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Cheers.
Cheers. There's Johnny over there. And there's Jim in the middle today. Yes. And then there's me, James. We are here to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13, Episode 12. This is our recap, and it's to be mean or not to be mean. That is the question. Because it was a nice girls roast.
Oh, sweet.
Coach, are you ready to roast?
I got the barbecue going.
Okay, good. But first, we need a toast. Johnny is one of my best friends, and we are celebrating our 25th anniversary of friendship.
That's true.
25 years, and he's got the 805.
Good one.
It's a good choice.
Johnny. Oh, hey, there's Carolyn. There's my mom, Nikki. See the comments on the side, Johnny, or do you not see those?
I can't see the comments, so just tell me who's here.
Okay, I'll tell you who's here. All right, so let's get started. We have 6 contestants left. Ooh, the final 6. This week's mini challenge winners were Candy and Rose. I'm not even going to get into the mini challenge because I didn't care very much. But maybe.
Okay, I thought the mini challenge was funnier than the roast.
Ooh, why?
The comedy. It was a new segment. We hadn't seen it before. I wish that they had let all 6 of them sort of get in there to do the comedy of it, because to me that comedy landed better than the roast did. But that's there you go.
Okay, well, there you go. Well, because Candy and Rose were the best at it, they got to pick the lineup, like who goes where in the roast. And Candy chose herself to go first, which I thought is always the smartest move. Just get it out of the way. Yep. And leaving Rose with the final act, which is the toughest spot. But you'll see how it goes. But Ru bring back 3 iconic nice girls, Miss Congenialities. Heidi in Closet. Here's number 1. I don't know what she was wearing, y'all, but
a hat.
I love this girl, though. She is so funny looking and just crazy, and how she can whistle through her teeth. It makes me so happy. And then there was Nina. Nina, she's got shoulders bigger than your favorite, Jim. Tina Burner.
Yeah.
What, Johnny?
She looked great, I thought.
Oh, that is a really cool outfit.
Yeah.
And okay, so I watched the Tina Turner
documentary,
HBO Max documentary, and I loved it, but I had no idea that Tina Burner was supposed to be Tina Turner. Did anybody know that?
Yeah.
Or maybe not.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was the first thing that came to my mind. Oh, she's a little play on Tina Turner.
It never came to my mind.
But I mean, if she was going to do Tina Burner, I know she wasn't supposed to be Tina Turner,
right?
But I mean, a little homage to the Queen of Rock and Roll,
Well, we do love Tina Turner, but I had no idea that was part of that. It just never clicked.
Well, because her whole thing is I'm red, orange, and yellow, and
that's
when did you see
McDonald.
Tina? Huh?
That's Ronald McDonald's colors.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the Barnum Bailey clown aspect of Tina Burner to get into the Tina Turner look. So
yeah, it didn't get me there. And then there was Valentina. Oh my gosh, Rent Live. She is a stunner, but I think she had some face work done since then.
Absolutely beautiful.
You think?
I do think. All right, let's start off with Candy Muse. Step up to the podium with this big sexy hair, nice cinched waist. The next one, Greg, you were right. Candy Muse. God, she set the bar high right from the beginning with a lot of rapid fire jokes. The judges were wetting their little depends on this one because they're all so old and all the old jokes kept coming. It was good. It was great.
Careful with the old stuff.
Oh, Jim, don't be what?
No, I think this was probably Candy's best performance of the season. She came out. She was funny. Good delivery, good timing, and that's key to good stand-up. And delivered good jokes.
Yeah, I felt bad right away. I was like, oh, there's no audience, which just puts them in such a tough situation. And had they not started with a bang and Candy hadn't kind of like done such a great job, I think the whole thing would have fallen really flat. And I was very surprised that she was as strong as she was. And I thought she did a great job.
I loved her joke about Valentina and her angel in Rent needing an angel. I'm like, oh, girl, that's mean, but it's true. That's why jokes are funny, because they're kind of true.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what makes any joke funny.
And then the old age joke about Rue being so old. I told her her age and she died.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good joke.
Funny.
I feel like the RuPaul old age jokes is kind of low hanging fruit. So I feel like once Candy got that, every other queen should have like been, okay, don't do the old age jokes because they're just going to fall flat. Like you can't.
Yeah.
It's not a good running joke, and it just every other person who did an old age joke on Roe after Candy hit it, it just didn't work.
Speaking of falling flat, we have next Simone, who has never witnessed a comedy roast in her life before. The only roast she's ever seen are the ones in her mother's crock pot. Simone was so nervous about this challenge, but I thought I was so confident she turned it out in the end, and boy, did she bomb.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was painful.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I loved Simone so much, and at least Heidi was nice enough to say that her jokes were as good as her looks. And that's about it.
And
that's not saying much for her look then.
And you guys know we're only seeing a portion of what they actually did. And sometimes like it's hard to tell, is this the very best of what she did? Or are they sort of like, this is the worst of what she did? I mean, James, how long do you think they're actually filming for? Like, because
at least a good 20 minutes or more.
I feel like they're up there bombing a long time.
Yeah, they're just taking anything that kind of lands and keeping it. That's what they do for Snatch Game too.
Yeah, like they keep them up there a long time. Like I feel like they need to get as much stuff to cut up.
Yeah, yep. So this was sad, right, y'all?
It was sad. Because I love her. I love Simone. I think she's just been amazing, and not her week.
Speaking of not their week, Utica Queen was next. Oh, no, it's a good thing that Clara the Cow wasn't around to see this tragedy unfold. It was so tragic. One successful dig at Simone at the beginning, and then Utica proceeded to bomb even harder than our beautiful Simone. I mean,
you know, and when Rue gives you the double boop, you know, that's not good.
That's not good. And then I never watched Lion King as intently as Utica, so I didn't get her Simone.
I didn't know that. Yeah, what? How's poor Ross Pumbaa?
Johnny worked at Disney, so he might get it like that.
Okay.
Again, like.
Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh. And then here's the mean part. When she starts speaking whale to Nina.
Oh. Not funny.
What?
Not funny.
No.
Yeah. I think she thinks mean is funny, and then she feels bad about it. Like she has this, I feel bad. I
think the biggest problem for Utica, and this has been her problem all season, is that she is immune to taking a note. You know what I mean? The thing is, they let them practice with Michelle and I forgot the other woman's
Ross.
Name.
And Lonnie Love.
Love. And just Utica, she doesn't know how to apply a note because they were trying to help her.
They're like, don't speak whale.
Yeah, don't be mean.
And then she said some weird.
She's going to do her own thing, and I think that sort of was her Achilles heel.
Yeah, I mean, when you say something to Heidi, who everybody loves, Heidi in Classic, I love her. She calls her a gap tooth full of bull semen. What? That's just weird and not funny.
No. No.
Okay, let's go to someone who's like doesn't know that they're funny, but they are naturally funny. Like Gottmik is funny.
Gottmik, she brought it. That was good.
Yeah, but anything would have been funnier after Utica and Simone, so good for her.
That's true, yeah.
They're like knocking it out of the park right after they like.
As long as someone comes on stage and got a snicker at that point, it was going to be better than the previous two because like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what did you think of her Ross Matthews joke? You're the only person I know who watches porn and does
delivery guy shows up.
Yeah. That was funny to
That
me.
to me that's a funny roast joke. That to me is funny. Everybody's in on it. Everybody laughs. She did great. What did you think about what she was wearing?
I didn't know what that was. I thought that was like kind of.
I like it.
The green.
You know, she's so small that kind of dress fits her very, very well. And her eye makeup is always exquisite, you know, and I just thought that was a really good look altogether.
Well, there you go, Johnny.
We will
Let's go to someone who I enjoy so much, but has way too much confidence for themselves, and it's Olivia Lux, another bomb.
Oh,
It wasn't quite as disastrous as Simone and Utica, but it was not good. And what's up with that weird little character she chose to play? Like that little walk that she did, and like, I mean, I enjoyed her old joke, though. I must say, her old joke. Rue is so old, she signed the Declaration of Independence as a parent/guardian.
yeah.
Okay.
Good joke.
But that was the brief flicker.
That was her highlight.
Really poor set.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have? How about her outfit? I mean, her hair looks great.
Yeah, but stand up is not her gig.
No, it's hard, you guys. It's so hard. I can't.
I know.
I mean, James, and you guys know, like stand up, there's an art to that, putting together a joke and delivering it. And I think some of these people think like, if you're not a natural, you can't learn the skill. They can learn, but they've got to learn how to do it. And it sort of doesn't face her. I think she thinks everything should come naturally and that she's naturally funny.
Yes.
This isn't something that comes natural to her. She can learn how to do it. She wasn't good.
She was not good. But Rosé was pretty darn good.
Rosé was excellent.
It might have been a risk for her to go last, but it was something that really paid off because her jokes about Valentina being delusional were really fun, and Nina having big shoulders, and Heidi trying to sleep with her, like, you know, you're trying to sleep with me, lies. Or it was funny and bizarre, and it was like a good attempt at doing jokes for a non-joke person.
Rosé is a very good performer. She knows how to perform. She knows how to deliver lines. Again, her timing was very, very good in her delivery. So yeah, it was, you know, if we go to it, the bookends of the entire bit were the winners. You know, they were the best, and I think
they were the winners in the challenge that Johnny liked the most too. So.
Yeah. And they were very strategic in how they planned it all out. You know, I thought putting Candy first. That's what I'd have done. I'm going to go first because, you know, everybody else is, you know, maybe there's somebody good, you know. And Rosé said, "I'm going to take a risk and go last," and that risk paid off.
I think the thing about Rosé too is, and as you said, Rosé's solid. Like I think you put Rosé in the closing spot, and she's always on her gig.
Mm-hmm.
She's the one that I have the most confidence in those kind of situations that you would sort of be like, I'm going to hire you to do this because I know like even if the show's struggling, she's going to be on her gig, she's going to be on her mark, she's going to be able to deliver. And the only one without cards that actually like did it and was there interacting live, and I think that sort of really helped it too. Mm-hmm. Even though I think she was funnier in the rehearsal, it goes to her talent that she was still able to save it and finish out strong.
Yeah, and she listens to the judges when they offer advice.
Yep.
Yes. She can take a note. Yeah, that's true.
Take a note and she can apply it, and it doesn't change her. Like, she doesn't throw her off.
So our friend Johnny, our friend Chooch is watching, and he doesn't know. He doesn't know. He's behind 2 episodes, so we have to tell him to turn off now because we're going to say who won.
Yeah, Chooch, we love you, but you're going to get some spoilers here in a second.
Yeah, here we go. So, bye, Chooch. Peter, hi. Candy wins. Finally.
Finally.
Well deserved, I thought.
After what?
It was well deserved.
And
But
Utica.
would they have been able to keep Candy though had she not won?
Oh, totally. If she didn't win this, she was gone, I thought.
She had to go.
So Utica and Simone are in the bottom two, which I thought should have happened.
So Utica 3 weeks in a row.
Mhm.
Yes.
3 strikes.
But she has proclaimed herself as the lip sync assassin.
Oh wow, that's really a nice look too. I like that.
I like that. That's where she goes. Back to Utica. But
That's
she's
pretty
not
cool.
from Utica, is she? I don't know where she's actually from.
Utica, Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Well, she did her little Betty Spaghetti thing and all around the stage while Simone opted for a more nuanced performance, like a little more refined, very LA, if you ask me. But I enjoyed Simone's.
I like both of them, because I told, Nikki and I were watching it and I went, it's kind of a toss up, but because Utica has been on the bottom so frequently, it's time. Goodbye.
Yeah. And Simone wins so much. I mean, she got to stumble a little, and this was her stumble.
Had Simone gone home, the only way she was going to go home is if something disastrous happened during the lip sync. It was Utica's time.
Yeah. There are no tricks
throughout the season, but I think we've sort of seen what Utica has to give, and she's sort of plateaued. And
yes, she gives good sewing, and I would put her on Project Runway in a second. I would say, please sign her up for Project Runway. I would love her. I mean, she has a big fan base too. Yeah. And she is like the wacky fan favorite, and a lot of people were hoping she'd make it to the Final Four, but bye, girl.
Yeah. I think
had she not fallen had she not fallen so flat in the past couple of weeks, she could have gone to the Final Four easily. Yeah. But
okay, I wrote some jokes. I'm going to try and do them. I'm going to try to roast you guys.
Okay.
Who wants me to roast them first?
Do me. Come on.
Okay. Right. Johnny. Okay. Johnny never looks at his beer half empty. He looks at it as halfway to the next beer.
Good.
Okay.
He says that like it's a bad thing.
I know. Johnny's idea of a well-balanced diet, it's a beer in both hands. That was good. You see, it's really hard, you guys. Okay, Jim, let's see. I wrote one for you, too. It's Passover, Jim. I know you're 1% Jewish.
I am.
Awesome. And Jim, you're so old, I bet you have an autographed Bible.
No, actually, I have a piece of the 10 Commandments autographed by Moses himself.
See, it's not funny. Okay, so here's one Parker wrote, and I think it's funnier. Jim, we have as many viewers on this show as you do followers on Twitter. That's
no.
It's hard, y'all.
Wait a second.
I think you need an audience, James. You need to be in a live audience, and I think.
See, maybe Carl said, "Ha." That's good.
Hang on.
Are you gonna write something, Jim?
No, I'm gonna prove my smart-ass son wrong.
Okay, about your followers on Twitter.
Profile. Is that what I look under?
Mm-hmm.
I have 57 followers, by the way.
More followers than watch the show. So thank you. That's awesome. Well, that's it, you guys. Who do you want to see go to the Final Four, Johnny?
My Final Four picks: Simone for sure.
Yes. Me too.
Gottmik.
Yep.
And the other ones, I'm a toss-up. But those
Candy.
are my top three.
Candy.
I think it'll be Candy. I think those four. The three that Johnny mentioned, definitely.
So you think Olivia going home?
Olivia is going to be the one who goes
tomorrow, next time.
Unless next week is like who be the nicest, and then that down. Like.
Well, maybe she.
Where's the fun in that?
Yeah. Not so fun.
Not way we watch the show.
Peter's saying hey. So, all right.
Oh, hi, Peter.
Speaking of being mean,
Hey.
Peter, we could be mean to you. Like
No, don't be mean to Peter.
Okay, darn. Okay, I won't be mean to Peter. Petey Sweetie, that's what we call him.
There you go. That's good.
All right, y'all. I'll see you next week, I hope. Johnny, cheers.
Thank you,
for
Johnny.
joining us today. We really
Let me
appreciate
be a
it.
guest star. I had a really good time with you guys.
Oh,
Good
and
stuff.
then please, 805, please send Johnny a case. Thank you.
Firestone.
And
All
Jim,
right, guys.
we'll see you soon.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. See you next week.
You can play the song, Greg, the old one. Oh, I'm singing. James and the Dad. With Johnny H.
James and the Dad.